saranam gacchami, dharmam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Saranam gacchami. gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham
Practice Dharma teaching after a very, very long time. Good to see everyone again. A lot of familiar faces, new faces too. So we like to, I think in a while time, we would like to invite Anilas to lead us in the prayers before teaching. You can scan the QR code that's at the glass door. The prayer before teaching comes in both English and Chinese. So every time there's a teaching, both English and Chinese, you can use the same file. And then all the prayer text comes in English and Chinese, all together in one file. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, once again, we'll do this prayer together again. Praises to the 8 noble auspicious ones. Echo very loud. Echo. Homage to Buddha, Dharma, and Noble Sangha, and all the 12 auspicious realms of the 10 directions, where no appearance and existence is completely pure, is nature spontaneously perfect. May all be auspicious for us. Blessed Strome Gyalpo, Sande Dandrup, Jambe Gempa, and Getapadapa, Gachetrapal, who loves all sentient beings, Saratrapal, whose compassion is as high as Mount Sumeru, Trapepal, who cares for everyone, and Zaratrapal, who brings satisfaction to all beings. Just hearing your names increases glory, auspiciousness, and success. We pay homage to these 8 Sugatas, to Yufu Manjushri, glorious Vrajapani, Avalokiteshvara, Lord Maitreya, Gidingaba, Nivaravishkabin, Akashgaba, and the most noble Samatavajra. Homage to these 8 Bodhisattvas who are supreme in granting auspiciousness and success, gracefully holding your emblems: Upala, flower; Vajra, white lotus; Naga tree, wish, fulfilling jewel, moon, sword, and sun. Making offerings to the Buddhas of all directions and the times are the goddesses, the creators of delight. Holding the 8 sublime emblems, the precious umbrella, the auspicious golden fishes, the wish-fulfilling vase of goodness, exquisite Kama flowers, the conch of fame and glory, the excellent knot of prosperity, eternal banner of victory, and the all-powerful will. Homage to these 8 auspicious goddesses: beauty, garland, song, dance, flowers, incense, light, and perfume. Just thinking of your essential qualities makes success grow more and more. The great Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, and Indra, the kings of the 4 directions, Dhritarashtra, Virodaka, Virupasha, Lord of Nagas, and Vajravana, each one holding a divine emblem: the wheel, trident, conch shell, vajra, veena, sword, stupa, and banner of victory. I pay homage to the 8 guardians of the world who make auspiciousness and prosperity go in the 3 realms. With all obstacles and harmful influences specified, may the work whenever they begin with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences specified,
may the work we are now about to begin meet
with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences specified, may the work we are now about to begin with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. Om Ahung, Om Ahung, Om Ahung. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. To the Buddha, Dharma and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and to be enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and to be enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge and to be enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. In particular, I must achieve enlightenment quickly in order to free all numberless kind mother sentient beings from the unimmeasurable ocean of samsara suffering and lead them to peerless full enlightenment. For this purpose, I must listen and thereafter to put into practice the teachings of true profound Buddha Dharma. Tayata Shami Shamawati Shamita Shankru Ankri Mankri Marosite Karote Kyori Tizawati Uluyani Ushudab Nimani Manapanaye Kukri Kaka Grasi Grasani Omoki Para Muki Amuki Shamidani Sawa Graha Bana Nani Negahitwa Sawa Para Prawadina Vimuta Mara Pasha Siddhapitwa Buddha Mudra Anon Gatita Sawa Mari Putarita Parishude Vigasantu Sawa Mara Kramani. I prostrate to the gathering of Dakinis of the three places, coming from the supreme holy sites of space enjoying, who have the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, and regard practitioners as their offspring. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayapi. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayapi. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayapi. Tayata Gade Gade Bargate Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Tayata Gade Gade Bargate Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Tayata Gade Gade Bargate Parasam Gade Puriye Soha. Through the power of the great truth of the words of the exalted three jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. May all the evils such as enemies, obstacles and hindrances and adverse conditions be pacified. Shatim Kuriye Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained by the auspiciousness of everything good. May there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I join the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I join the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I join the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Reverently, I prostrate my body, speech and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginner's time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. The Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard. Once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Orchard Peak Mountain, together with a great gathering of Sangha of monks and a great gathering of Sangha Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One entered the Samadhi that expresses the Dharma called profound illumination, and at the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha, while practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, saw in this way. He saw the five skandhas also to be empty of nature. Then through the power of the Buddha, Venerable Shariputra said to Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha, how should a son or daughter of noble family train who wishes to practice the profound Prajna Paramita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha, said to Venerable Shariputra,
O Shariputra, son or daughter of noble family who wishes to practice the profound Prajna Paramita should see in this way. Seeing the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Form is emptiness, emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form, form is no other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation and consciousness are emptiness. Thus, Shariputra, all dharmas are emptiness. There are no characteristics. There is no birth and no cessation. There is no impurity and no purity. There is no decrease and no increase.
Therefore,
Shariputra, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no appearance, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dharmas, no I dhatu up to no mind dhatu, no dhatu of dharmas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance up to no old age and death. No end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of Prajna Paramita. Since there is no obscuration of mind, there is no fear. They transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of the three times by means of Prajna Paramita fully awaken to unsurpassable true complete enlightenment. Therefore, the great mantra Prajna Paramita, the mantra of great insight, unsurpassed mantra, the unequaled mantra, the mantra that calms all suffering should be known as truth, since there is no deception. The Prajna Paramita mantra is said in this way: Teta Om Gati Gati Paragati Parasam Gati Buddhiyat Soha. Thus, Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasava should train in the profound Prajna Paramita. Then the Blessed One arose from the Samadhi and praised noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is. O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice the profound Prajna Paramita just as you have taught, and all the Tathagatas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, Shariputra and noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, the whole assembly and the world with its gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, rejoice and praise the words of the Blessed One.
Okay, we'll take a break here.
So thank you, Anila, for leading us in tonight's prayer before teaching. So right now we have some announcements regarding the upcoming programs that Tejun Choling will be organizing from now all the way to end of January. So the lunar calendar, 12th month and 8th day of the 12th month is the annual Thanksgiving Day. Everybody is welcome to join, 26th of January. There is a grand offering ceremony at 11 a.m., which is a Chinese chanting session, and also there's a recitation of Diamond Cutter Sutra at 8 p.m. as well. So offerings for Thanksgiving Day is already open for registration. You can offer a light or you can offer a gratitude hamper, and then upon the completion of the ceremony, all the food items will be donated to charity. So the food items that you have offered and contributed for this ceremony, you will not be able to bring them home because all of them will be donated to charity. Next is our annual spring cleaning for 4 days, Thursday to Sunday, 8th of January to 11th of January from 8:30 to 6 p.m. For those who are interested, you can register according to the dates and according to the time slots. There are different shifts, so everything will be provided. Meals will also be provided. So this is your one and only chance a year to bring down the Buddha statues and to clean them, to clean all the lights and clean the whole temple, to prepare the temple and also prepare yourself for the upcoming new year, right? You can create a course to clear mind, for a clear mind in yourself, for a clear mind in the visitors, to attract celestial beings, positive energy, and create a cause for delightful appearances, and also to create a cause for future rebirth in the realm of the gods. Next, also the offering of shrine adornments, which is the robes and the flower adornments on all the shrines in Tejun Choling, Singapore. So you can offer items like bouquet on the Vajra throne, prosperity shrine flowers, victory banner, prayer flag, Shambhu offerings, and robes for the holy rupas. So there are two ways. One way is to offer individual items themselves. If not, you can contribute any amount to the grand offering fund, which will also be used for the offering of all the Buddha robes and the other shrine adornments used in Tejun Choling Main Hall. Next, 27 December, which is next weekend, next Saturday after Christmas. There is the Manjushri blessing ceremony for everyone. It's not just students or for children. So for everyone, you are welcome to join us, or you're welcome to register. And we look forward to seeing you during this very special Manjushri Wisdom Blessing ceremony on 27 December, 10 a.m. So our our 2026 Dharma Junior program is now open for registration. For any information, you can look online on the website. The course commencement dates are 1st of March to 12th of July in here, Teaching Choling Singapore Main Hall, and the course donation is $200 per person. So closing date for this Dharma Junior program is 1st of February. Next is the youth program. Leaks Youth Sale program for 2026 is also now open for youths 13 to 19 years old. So it starts on 28th of February. This is the first session, which is a 30-hour orientation, and then following subsequent Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the session timings, and for more information, you can look on the website. The contribution donation is $80 per youth, inclusive of a t-shirt, and for the food fund. Likewise, the closing date for the youth program is on 1st of February. Also, our 2026 calendar is here. You can take a couple of copies for yourself over at the found counter. So the 2026 calendar is only available at the found counter. We don't place them outside the building, outside the temple building main hall anymore. So while you're here, do grab some before you leave today. Also, upcoming Dharma teachings is 31st of December, which is New Year's Eve at 8 p.m. on the topic of transforming past karma into future merit, and also on the 2nd of January, so on the last day of the year and on the first weekday of the new year, 2nd of January, 8 p.m., which is the topic of the true intention of action, making every thought a seek for enlightenment. So do come down. These two are English teachings by Singha Rinpoche, and welcome you to join us, and also welcome new faces and new friends to join us at the close of 2025 and at the dawn of 2026. All right, so tomorrow Saturday, is the Amitabha's Lord Amitabha's birthday celebrations at Kota Tinggi, Malaysia, Teaching Choling, Malaysia. So there will be activities arranged for tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. There will be Chinese chanting sessions, and also there will be a initiation ceremony, and as well as the passing of the lighting up ceremony, all at Kota Tinggi. So Singha Rinpoche will be traveling to Malaysia for Dharma activities for tomorrow, so no prostration will be required at the completion of tonight's teaching. Alright, so for the latest updates and information on upcoming events, do join our Telegram channel. That is the most updated information channel that Teaching Choling uses. Also Facebook and Instagram as well. Thank you everyone, and in a while we will be inviting Rinpoche in for the main hall. So do settle down and wait for the next cue. Thank you.
Sangam Saranam Gacchami. saranam gacchami dhammam saranam gacchami sangham saranam gacchami buddham saranam gacchami dharmam saranam gacchami sangham saranam gacchami buddham saranam gacchami dharmam saranam gacchami sangham saranam gacchami.
Okay, let's all rise and let's recite the put our hands together and recite the 7-line prayer. Hong Hoge no chan sa Pema kesa dombola Yaten chogi modrune Pema jumne shesura Kodo kanro mambo kro Keki jesu laptragi Chingi lap che she so so Ru pe ma se de ho O yen yogi no chan sa Pe ma ke sa dombola Ya chen chogi odrune Pe ma june she so dra Kodo kanro mambo kro Kegi jesu dap dragi Chingi lap she she so so Guru pe ma sidi ho O yen yogi no chan sam Pe ma ke sa dombola Yatin chogi ngodrune Pema june she sudra Kodo kanro mambo kro Keki jesu lap dragi Chingi lap che she so so Guru pema sidi ho Wogen yogi no chan sam Pema kesa dombola Yatin chogi ngodrune Pema june she sudra Kodo kanro mambo kro Keki jesu lap dragi Chingi lap che she so so Guru pema sidi ho Hoyen yogi no chan sam Pema kesa dombola Yaten chogi ngodrune Pema june she sudra Kodo kanro mambo kro Keki jesu lap dragi Chingi lapche chesu so Guru Pema Sini Ho. Okay, let's offer mandala. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Om Raja ground our home. Here's the mighty and powerful base of gold. Om Raja light our home. Outer ring is encircled with this iron fence. In the center, the king of mountains, Mount Meru. In the east, the continent Bhuvandiha. In the south, Jambuvipa. In the west, Abaragodaniya. In the north, Uttarakuru. Around the east, the subcontinents Siha and Vidiha. Around the south, Chamara and Abachamara. Around the west, Sata and Uttaramantri. Around the north, the subcontinents Kurava and Kurava. In the east is the treasure mountain. In the south is the wish-granting tree. In the west is the wish-granting cow. In the north is the harvest that needs no cultivation. Here's the precious wheel. Here's the precious jewel. Here's the precious queen. Here's the precious minister. Here's the precious elephant. Here's the precious and best of horses. Here's the precious general. Here's the great treasure vast. Here's the goddess of beauty. Here's the goddess of gardens. Here's the goddess of song. Here's the goddess of dance. Here's the goddess of flowers. Here's the goddess of incense. Here's the goddess of light. Here's the goddess of perfume. Here's the sun. Here's the moon. Here's the umbrella of all that is precious. Here's the banner of victory in all directions. In the center are all possessions precious to gods and men. This magnificent collection, lacking in nothing, I offer to you my kind and holy roots Lama, together with you, venerable lineage Lamas, and to you, Lama, compassionate Lama Losam Doam Dodi Chang. Together with the assembly of gods, I offer this pure and beautiful collection to you. In your compassion, accept what I offer for the sake of all beings. Having accepted this to myself and to all beings, please grant your blessings through your great compassion. This crown anointed with perfume, showing flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, four continents, sun and moon. I offer in visualizations as pure Buddhas. May all ascension beings thus enjoy this pure land. The objects my attachment, anger, and ignorance, my body, my wealth, and enjoyments. Without any sense of loss, I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from three poisons. Venerable Holy Gurus, in the space of your truth body, from the rain clouds of your wisdom and love, let fall the rain of profound and extensive Dharma in whatever form is suitable for subduing sentient beings. Om Yidam Guru Rana Mandala Kamniya Tayami. Precious Guru, please grant me all realizations of the path, from Guru devotion to the completion of the training, the unified Raja state. Please grant me blessings that my mind will become Dhamma, that Dhamma will become the path, that hindrances in the path may not occur, that I may cease all wrong conceptions and receive immediately the two precious Bodhisattvas. Okay, let's all greet Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
So, good evening. Today's topic, I'm going to talk about Tonglen, and why. I also want to say I understand why many people are very frightened of practicing Tonglen, and then how we can actually use Tonglen to quickly relinquish yourself from your suffering, and what is the foundation of Tonglen as a Buddhist practice, Buddhist cultivation, and not this cultivation, this practice is found only in Buddhism and not in any other religion. For example, not in our local ancestral religion, for example, is Taoism, then they wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't do anything like this. Okay, and so first of all, we need to first understand what is the difference between Buddhism and all other religion. Principally, there are these points. The first point is that no other religion, no other spiritual path, no other religion will say that you can become awakened or you can become God. Don't have, right? You will always, for example, in many religions, many of this ancient other religion is like you are born a sinner. You will, whatever you have is based on external God's mercy and external God's permission for you to have a good life, or so on and so forth. So we spend the whole life, we will spend a whole life worshipping the God to gain His favor, and to gain favor so that we can have a better life, and then also then ultimately be accepted to His kingdom, that is to heaven, right? If not, if you do not accept, then even though you may be a good person, you may be this, you may be that, then you ultimately will still go to hell. Okay, you'll still be going to hell. So this is a very common amongst monotheistic God, monotheistic religion, and then in other like many gods, other religion with many gods, then it's about reincarnation again and again and again. Okay, and what is the main style of the practice for is that they practice to find their real self. Okay, so in Chinese, like for example, then they will say that 得到真身, or their true self. And so in Buddhism, we do not accept both of these. Okay, because we do not accept both of these, that's why we can cultivate Tonglen practice. Okay, and because we do not accept based on logic and reasoning, which based on logic and reasoning, actually this logic reasoning, you all can ask Geshe Jigme why we do not accept true God, or number one is a true God that is upper, and number two is we do not accept a true self. Okay, so true God, we don't accept that we are created by a God. Okay, true self, we do not accept that. We do not accept that we are. We want to have a permanent true self. And for example, then if we really look at the gods that we are, that many people are praying to, then they want to become immortal, right? Like in Chinese, a very common term is 修道成仙, right? And that xian, that immortal, means to have a permanent self that they have awakened into their way or their path. Everybody has got their own way to practice. Okay, like I want to say, Vajrayana Buddhism is not for everybody also, right? And so when we can understand this point, let everybody practice whatever they want to practice is very important. Okay? But let everybody who awaken and want to come forward to receive the truth, let them come forward. We don't need to go and force conversion, but we need to be true and knowledgeable to our path of enlightenment. So, in this path of enlightenment, it is the antidote to one thing. It is the self. Okay? Path to enlightenment, number one sounds very scary. Okay? And I'm going to recite this phrase from the Guru Puja. So exchanging self and others, this chronic disease of cherishing oneself is the cause of unwanted suffering. Seeing this, let me lay blame on it and begrudge it and destroy the great demon of self-grasping. Bless me thus. Okay, and contemplating the advantages of cherishing others, the attitude of cherishing one's mother and placing them in bliss is the gateway to endless virtue. Let me see this, and even should these beings rise up as my foes, hold them dearer than my life, bless me this. In short, the childish work only for their own gain, the Buddha worked only for others' gain. With the wisdom of understanding the differences in the faults and virtues of these, may I be able to exchange self and others, bless me thus. Cherishing oneself is a door to every downfall. Cherishing one's mother is the basis of everything good. Therefore, in the yoga of exchanging self and others, let me take to heart the main point. Bless me this. Therefore, in the venerable and compassionate gurus, by my letting all black karmic obscuration and suffering of mother sentient beings ripen upon me now, and giving to others my happiness and good deeds, may all sentient beings have happiness, bless me this. Okay? Now this actually for ordinary people, it sounds like, you see shit on the roadside, then you pick up and rub the shit on your own face. Okay? In the ordinary people, nobody would pray as such. Ordinary people would never pray as such. And so therefore now we need to ask ourselves, since external phenomena is totally interdependent, and so therefore we can establish that external phenomena is interdependent, right? And external phenomena of other people is also interdependent. And therefore, the third point is, then therefore, the phenomena of my own true self is also interdependent, isn't it? Right? If everything is interdependent, then nothing truly exists. Nothing truly exists on their own side. But do things exist or not? They do exist, but they are interdependent. Okay? For example, if you're hungry, will you eat or not? Okay? So, your hunger exists or not? Okay? But your hunger is not truly existent. Okay? First, we understand this point. So, therefore, the food that you eat exists or not? Okay? But does it truly exist? Why does it not truly exist? Because it is also interdependent and dependent on the fact that you put the food into your mouth, you consume it, you chew, you swallow, and your body digests and then pass out from your body that you have craving and love for. And the food also you crave for that food, or if not, you will not eat something that you don't want to eat. Isn't it? And therefore, it will pass out as shit and urine. Okay? We have to choose this kind of ugly words, shit and urine, yeah? So, for example, if you are very, very hungry, will you eat coconut grubs? You know coconut grubs? Big fat grubs found in a palm tree or sago tree and everything. You're extremely hungry. Will you eat ants? Will you eat cockroaches? Okay? So, some will eat, some will not eat. Is there any fault in eating this? Or is there any fault in eating that? Everybody have their own choice. So this is something that is we ourselves must accept, okay, and not feel that we must tell everybody, say they cannot this, they cannot, make everybody vegetarian, make everybody so-called become pure. Okay, purity does not come from the food that you eat. Okay, so here says, now this point says, by my letting all the black karmic obscuration and suffering of all sentient beings ripen upon me now, and giving others my happiness and good deeds, may all sentient beings have happiness, bless me thus. Now if we look at the situation of our lives, everybody, every single one of us would want to do something that have benefit for ourselves and not for others. Okay? Or even if we want to benefit others, we must first be able to benefit ourselves. Right? And what is the other extreme? The other extreme will be this. Everybody feels to be spiritual practitioner or religious practitioner, one needs to suffer. Right? You must go through suffering, you must go through penance, right? And then you will cleanse your soul. Isn't it? Many people have this idea, so even in Buddhism, many people think that monks have to suffer. Monks and nuns have to suffer to become great practitioners. Okay, but if we truly look at the heart of the great bodhisattvas, for example, Chenrezig, or all the gurus, the bodhisattvas, the female and female Buddhas, do they look like they are suffering? Or do they actually look very much better than us? Okay, they look better than us. They feel better than us. Okay, and the thing is that they don't look like You need to suffer a lot to become a great practitioner. Okay? And where does this come from? And down here says, okay, let the black karmic obscuration and suffering of all mother sentient beings ripen upon me now. Okay? Okay? So down here says, may it ripen upon me now, and then down there they look like they're having a jolly good time. Okay? So like there's contradiction. Right? But actually, what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to teach you how to achieve that. Number one, the first part is this. The first part is this, about ourselves in the situation of our karmic obscuration, our karmic family. Okay? Your family usually supposed to be very, very close to you, isn't it? But the true fact is that for many people, family is the source of all the quarrel and fight. Right? You probably wouldn't fight with other people, but you will fight with your own family members. Okay? Why does that happen? Is something called karma, okay, or karmic debts, okay, and then everybody would feel that each other is stupid, okay, or they don't see your point, so therefore we will start to label each other to being stupid, being unintelligent, not wise, not clever, not this and that, you see. And all this comes from the idea that I am better than you. I am more rich than you. I am more powerful than you. I am more experienced than you. I'm more knowledgeable than you, and so on and so forth. And so, first, we do not want to say who is right and who is wrong, but if we are in a situation of working colleagues, it is the same. Okay? Oh, why they are so stupid, why they are not capable, why they don't understand, why they cannot do fast, why they cannot this, why they cannot that. So many of this kind of why. So understanding this kind of suffering, understanding this kind of pain, now we have to understand how we can do. What we can do. Number one, most important thing is, we say we should share, right? We say we should share, right? Since young. We teach the children we must share, must this and that. But do you share? Okay? Do you share? Do you share your body? Do you share your speech? Do you share your mind? Okay? Do you share service? And most important of all, would you share the merits that you have? 你会分享你的福报、福田、你的功德吗？ Okay? Most probably you will not. Most probably you will not. And then yet we say, oh, we want to save all sentient beings from their suffering. We want to liberate all sentient beings. And I want to lead all beings to enlightenment. Okay? It's easy to say. But right now what we are doing is we want to boss all beings to enlightenment, not lead all beings to enlightenment. We are more bossy than leaders. Because everybody wants to be boss. Okay? Everybody wants to be boss. And in Dharma practice, it's really more about leading by example and let other people feel it, and then therefore they would want to come and do it themselves. So actually one thing is this. For example, let's say you're a school teacher and your students simply cannot understand and simply cannot do well. Or maybe in temple setting, okay, some people you just simply cannot stand their face. You just simply cannot stand the way they think, the way they talk, the way they believe that they are, and their own superstition and so on and so forth. So you cannot stand them. Okay, so you just decide to, if I cannot stand you, so I stay away from you. Because I don't want to clash, I don't want to fight, I don't want to quarrel, I don't want everything, so I just maybe don't even want to come temple. Okay? The truth is, the problem starts with, because you don't want to face it, and so therefore you rather not come. You rather not mix around, you rather not do many things. Okay? So right now is this. If you cannot stand other people, you cannot stand your family members, you cannot stand your colleagues, you cannot stand your friends, okay? It's because maybe they don't have the merit that you have. And if you are doing practice, you really, first thing you should do is to dedicate merits to them. Right? Many people are afraid to dedicate merits because first they feel that if I only have $100, if I give the money, then I don't have this money myself. Right? And so therefore it becomes polluted with this thought called private limited blessings, private limited sharing, private limited giving, and private limited dedication. And I'm here now today to assure you, okay, that it does not work this way. It does not work this way. So let's just put to this point, okay? Let me say that. Let all black karmic obscuration and suffering of mother sentient beings ripen upon me now. What does it really mean in our world, in the real world sense? It means you do not forsake them. It means you are willing to spend time and effort with them. It means they may not have the merit, but you dedicate merit for them, to them. It means you teach them. It means you guide them. It means you are there with them. This is something that is very important. It's not I boss them, okay? But I try and I do continuously to educate them, okay? To give them hope, to guide them, to realign the way they should think and they should feel. So this is something that's very important. Okay? Because for many of us, we just think that, oh, I'm just here to settle the things and then I go off. I'm just here to settle things. What thing is there to settle? Who you want to fight with? At the end of the day, whoever you want to fight with is because you are searching for a fight. It's not because there was something to fight on anyway. You are the one looking for a fight. I'm the one looking for a fight. He or she is the one also looking for a fight, so therefore fight. Disharmony, quarrel, fight. Okay? So in a simpler way to say, when you say you are willing to let the black karmic obscuration and suffering of mother sentient beings ripen upon you now, number one is that you are not contemptuous of them. 你不会看不起他们. You're not contemptuous of them. Okay? Number two, you do not have the thinking that says, that, you know, I am better, I'm more intelligent, and they are lower, they are weaker, they are more stupid. I am favored. Okay? Yeah. Maybe some god or some higher deva favors me, so therefore I'm better and this and that. Or I have clairvoyant power, I have this, I have that, and they don't have. Okay? So when we have, okay, then when we share and so on and so forth, will suffering become less for yourself and for them? Right? Number one, why is there less suffering for yourself? Because when they start to understand you, understand what you are saying, you are also less suffering, isn't it? They also less suffering, isn't it? Right? They, number one, they are less suffering. Number two, you are also less suffering. Okay? And when there's less suffering, means there's more understanding. There's more clarity. There's more trust. There's more hope. There's more faith. This is something very important, because this is something many people cannot see this point. And so therefore they say that, oh, I just take on the suffering, all the black pain all come in, then after that, then they absorb, then there's an explosion, then I just give all the dedication and I feel very happy. You know, it's like a make-believe practice. But in the real world practice, this is what I'm talking about. Share your experience, share your knowledge, make people feel happy. Don't make people feel judged. Don't make people feel frightened. Share your knowledge, share your experience, share your resources, share your wealth, share your things. This is very important, because you have, they don't have. And in the Kala Chakra teachings also says, we talk about world peace, world peace, world peace. Okay? This peace be upon you just saying does not guarantee world peace. But sharing, helping, you know, makes things different. Sharing, helping, being there, listening, providing, supporting, giving medicine, and so on and so forth, giving food, so on and so forth. This is the real benefit. Not just talk or I chant for you. Talk, I chant for you, you chant. You pray. Real benefit? The real benefit is you talk. Okay? You communicate. And when you think that you communicate is good enough, it's not good enough. Because it may be the situation that you are playing a musical instrument to a cow. Huh? 对牛弹琴. You communicate, they don't understand. Okay? So what is very important is that, you know, communication is key, but understanding is more important. If you don't understand, right? If you don't understand, then you can sit down there. Sit down there. Yeah. Okay, you cannot sit up here. You can sit here. Okay. Okay? So this is very important. If the being does not understand, if he or she does not understand, then however you communicate, however much you teach, however much you do, there's no result. There's no result. So when we say you want to bring benefit to all sentient beings, that means that sentient being must feel that there is benefit. Okay? That sentient being must feel that there is benefit. Okay? So what is the benefit? The benefit is they must feel, oh, the quality of my mind become better. The quality of my thinking become better. My heart become bigger. Most important is I have less fear. For example, why Lord Buddha is always showing this sign. this mudra. Okay? It's talk about fearlessness. Okay? Because all of us, all sentient beings, are suffering because of one thing, the unknown. The unknown, it means ignorance, and it also means fear. Okay? Ignorance also means fear. Okay? Fear due to inability to understand why if I sow a seed and it does not grow. Okay? I sow the seeds, it does not grow. So now the very important thing is, we must remember one thing. We must remember, no, it's okay. Okay. We must remember one thing is, sowing the seeds does not necessarily mean you have harvest. Okay? It does not necessarily mean you have harvest. Right? So when we say, black karmic obscuration, okay, ripen upon me now. Exactly same now. We have, talking about this teaching, maybe you are saying, this is the, why like this? Why like that? Right? If child has a mild spectrum of some autism, you want to blame the child? You understand? On your side, also you have to understand what is the situation of other sentient beings have. What is the situation of this person? What is the situation of that person? These are totally very important for us to understand. So then when we say, since black karmic obscuration and suffering of mother sentient being ripen upon me now, but do I need to suffer? This is the other question. Do I need to suffer? It may ripen upon you, but you don't need to suffer. Okay? For example, little boy come and he come and he sit and he do and everything like this. Do you need to get angry? Do you need to suffer? Okay? So it is a choice. It is a choice. And this choice come, if you didn't have understanding, you may become triggered. Because there's many of, this is the right thing to do. This the, you can do like this, you cannot do like this, isn't it? But when you are able to feel deeper, when you have more wisdom, more experience, and more merit, then when you know that these things, when things happen, you don't have to suffer. Because here it says, okay? Yeah. So it says, okay. Right? When all, and next line says, giving others my happiness and good deeds. Okay? I give other beings my happiness. I give other beings my good deeds. May all sentient beings have happiness. Bless me this. May he have happiness. Right? It doesn't matter whether his or her happiness is your level of happiness. But when a sentient being, when a being is able to have happiness, okay, you sit down here, okay? Or you sit down there. Okay, you sit down here. You careful, huh? Don't fall down. Okay? So now, the main thing is this. Many people ask, I give away all my good deeds. I give away all my merits. I take all their suffering. Then I bad luck. I bad luck. Then I will get bad luck. I'll get a lot of suffering. I'll get a lot of other people's problems all ripen upon me now. So, I explained just now. When other people's things ripen upon you, it does not mean you suffer. It means you rise up to teach. You rise up to teach. You rise up to be there. You rise up to guide, to hold, and to understand. Not to judge, not to finger point, and not to say that, oh, this is like this, so therefore you are not good, you're this, you're not good enough, you're lousy, and so on and so forth. Okay? You rise up, which means in a modern way, you show up. You don't run away. You show up. Okay? When there's something to do, you don't run away. You show up. And if you cannot show up, you get other people to come together and you show up and we do together. And this is called benefiting all sentient beings. This is called you are able to offer other people one thing called safety. And that safety is called refuge. I feel safe when I'm with you. Or you are able to say, because you have refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, you have refuge, you have strong refuge to the Dharma, the teachings, strong refuge to become the Sangha for all sentient beings, you can say, you are safe with me. And would it be good if you are with me and I say, you are safe with me? You feel good? You feel safe? And this is what it means to, it's so important for sentient beings when they can hear this, you are safe with me. Because if not, we are always searching for safety. Oh, I go here and pray, go there and pray, go here and back, go there and back. And the thing is that we are always begging for mercy, begging for good luck, begging for help, begging for this and that, because we have the karma. We receive this ancestral karma from our parents, from our grandparents, to say that, we are continuously, victimized. We choose to become the victim of our condition. And we always say that, oh, because that person never do this, that's why I'm like this. Because that person never do that, I'm like that. That person never studied, that person not responsible, that person didn't do what he's supposed to do, and so therefore everything like this. So therefore, I am not responsible. I'm not responsible. Right? When I choose to not be responsible, okay, when I choose not to be responsible, then the next thing is, I don't want to have integrity in what I say. Because you didn't do this, so therefore I don't have to do this. No integrity, no responsibility. If we really boil down to Lord Buddha's teaching for ourselves, based on cause and effect, based on interdependence, right? It means we have to have responsibility and integrity. We are accountable not to others but to ourselves. The promise you make to your gurus, the promise you make to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, this is something that is most important, because this is what create the capability and the blessing that you can say to other beings, you are safe with me. And this is called refuge. I will protect you. Don't be frightened. The fearless mudra. Refuge. Isn't it? Right? That's why we say, Namo Gurubhya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. This is the inner meaning of that. It's easy to be on the receiving end. But right now we have to transform to say, I want to become the giver. It's time for me to show up, to grow up, to show up, and to do the activity. This is important. Rather than always say, oh, I'm this, oh, therefore, I need this, I need to beg for this, I need to get this, or because if not for you, then thank you, because not for you, I'm always suffering, I'm always this, I'm always that, how can I become like you, how can this and that, Enough! The time has come for you to just make the decision and say, I don't want to be the victim anymore. 我不要再做受害者了. Right? So therefore, I choose to now take responsibility of my own practice. And this practice is to give unconditionally. Now, to give, we feel that, oh, if I have the capability to give is good. But you must also have the humility to receive blessings. So many people say that, oh, to give, then you can have generosity, then you can have grace. But the real generosity is also to receive. Because there are people, I can give, but I cannot receive because I have too much pride. My pride and ego stop me from receiving help from other people, I don't want to hear advice from other people. I will settle my own problem. I will do things my way. I will know what I need to do, and so on and so forth. Isn't it? Many people are like that. Okay? And so when I am able to practice, to receive, what is this receiving? The receiving is the receiving of your daily practice of Vajrasattva. Receiving the nectar, receiving the purification, receiving the blessing, receiving the teachings. Every day you study something. Okay, you sit here, not here. Sit here. Okay? Right? So this is something we need to receive. And we receive every day by doing the recitation, Vajrasattva recitation. Every day you receive the blessings. There are your sadhana, those of you who are doing sadhana practices, every day your guru melt into light to go into you. So it's easy to say that, oh, everyday guru melt into light and come into me. Some people think that, oh, I'm so special. But we need to train to become like guru. How? Can you become like the guru that you are? Every day you can, with a pure heart, go into your friends and family, your friend and your enemy's body, speech and mind. You see? You turn it the other way around, which means, your guru has no judgment of us. In another way, in the ordinary way, am I actually a qualified container of blessings? Okay? So you see, in one way, it's like the guru is being very much like a dishwashing detergent. This thing is very heavy. Okay? It's very heavy. So being like dishwashing detergent does not it is okay. We already say if it falls on him, then he will learn from it. Okay? So dishwashing detergent very simply means the effect is purification. Effect is purification. The dishwashing detergent does not judge to say that I will only clean from silver and gold plates, okay, or pure porcelain plates. Those that are plastic, those that are lower material, that I don't clean. Isn't it? So similarly for ourselves, we have to really think and really feel whether we really how we really want to develop our equanimity, that we can share our love equally to people who are less capable, middle capable, or great capability. How about those people who are not intelligent or or have sicknesses or have mental problems and so on and so forth? They cannot understand. Then can you bless them equally? Can you dissolve yourself into them equally, like that? When you say dissolve yourself into them equally, it's like, can you share what you learn to everybody equally? Okay? So Tonglen practice is this. If you see Vajrasattva or our guru, our idam, okay, if you practice Tantra, you know what your idam is. Okay? Then they dissolve into us and they reside in the middle of our central channel. Right? So you see, the Buddha's Bodhisattva, every day their practice is continuous without break, and their merit is continuously increasing. If we allow ourselves to receive continuous blessing and merit and wisdom and compassion and so on and so forth, how can the blessings ever run out? How can my merit ever run out? In fact, I would say, the more you share, the more powerful the blessings would be. The more you give away your blessings, the more blessings you will receive. Isn't it? Okay? So the Tonglen practice may sound really scary. If we read it again, if I read it again, okay, it will sound scary, okay? So, as no one desires the slightest suffering, nor everyone has enough of happiness, there's no difference between myself and others, so let me make others joyfully happy, bless me this. Right? Let me make others joyfully happy. But many of us don't want to make other people happy. We only want to make other people suffer. Right? This chronic disease of cherishing oneself is the cause of unwanted suffering. Okay? Seeing this, let me lay blame on it and begrudge it and destroy the great demon of self-grasping. Bless me this. So self-grasping, like I said, I am grasping that I am a private, limited mind. Like I am only this small cup. Whatever I share is only what is in my cup. Whatever I can receive is only what this cup can hold. Okay, so therefore, we have the excellent blessing and capability, right, to blame other people and to be grudging, to grudge other people. So instead of grudging and blame other people, we grudge and blame ourselves that I am only this. For example, I do not know whether you you have hear these kind of things before. Like, when I was young, people will always say, oh, when you teach, don't teach everything. Keep the last 10% to yourself, isn't it? Did you hear this before? Right? Don't teach everything. Keep the last 10% to yourself. Then you will forever be the master. These days, if you do that, everybody laughs at you, no? I remember when I was learning to be a chef. Also, the teacher say, oh, this, I will only teach you. I teach you everything. So he said he teach everything. Later on, I realized he didn't teach everything. So I went to ask him for it. He said, how can I teach you so easily? The last 10% I have to keep for myself. All right? So I said, okay. So after some time, he did teach me. It's like maybe 4 or 5 months later. Right? But the main thing is this. Later on in this, many years later, came in, have this YouTube and everything, right? And whatever he taught, I learned was only limited to what his knowledge. I learned even much more from YouTube. I learned even much more from internet. Okay? So, the main thing is this, okay? Whatever we say that, oh, don't share, don't this, don't that. If you keep something secret inside, only you will suffer, because you will suffer the burden of how much more can I teach, how much more can I share before I'm being kicked out. Okay? This world need more gratitude and need more love. And it has got to start with you. You and me, okay? So the attitude of cherishing one's mothers and placing them in bliss is the gateway to endless virtue. So this is like I said just now, right? You don't have to go and worry about how much to teach and who is the right person to teach, right? Let me see this, and even though these beings rise up as my foes, hold them dearer than my life, oh bless me this. Because these beings later on may challenge me and so on and so forth, but if my conscience is clear, I have no problem. Okay? So, right now it goes into the point of everything is actually we have to do the inner work on ourselves. Okay? In short, the childish work only for their own gain, the Buddha work only for others' gain. With the wisdom of understanding the differences in the faults and the virtues of these, may I be able to exchange self and others, bless me this. So when you exchange self and others, it does not mean I become them and they become me. What it means is when I can exchange self for others, my mind becomes bigger. My mind, first from small mind to become, from single mind to become double mind. This is very common for people when they are in love. When there is love, they can accept a bigger mind. I care for one more person. So a person who has become a mother will care more for their children and and their family and so on and so forth. Why? Because automatically, all right, they exchange their self for others. And when they exchange for the self for others, when the children do something in appreciation, the mother feels even more happy. Okay? So on your side, on the practitioner side, it should be like this. When you're able to share, able to teach, when other people are able to improve the quality of their mind, their life, you become happy for them and happy with them. This is very important point. Happy for them, happy with them. Okay? So cherishing oneself is door to every downfall. Cherishing one's mother, the basis of everything good. Okay, so they say cherishing one's mother because we choose to think all sentient beings are our mothers. Okay, it is a choice to think. Unless you don't like your mother, then you can think cherishing one's father. If you're close to your father, you think his father. You're close to your mother, you think his mother. If you're close to your grandmother, you think your grandmother. Like this. This is mind training. Okay? Alright? So, I've already explained these points. Okay? So, therefore, venerable and compassionate gurus, by my letting all the black karmic obscuration and suffering of mother sentient beings right upon me now and giving to others my happiness and good deeds, may all sentient beings have happiness, bless me this. So when you just cultivate this Tonglen by the method that I taught you just now, Tonglen then doesn't become so difficult after all. It really is, you're in a situation. Why are you in this situation? You either sink or you rise up. You sink when you feel that oh, I'm incapable, oh, I'm overwhelmed, oh, I'm the victim, why I so sway, I so bad luck, I end up with the lot of you, or why I'm this and that, I'm so difficult, and so on and so forth. Or we rise up and say that, okay, you don't know, and I know, and therefore I don't want to feel I'm the victim. Let me train all of you. Let me share the knowledge. Let me train. Just teach you is no use. Teach you and show you, okay, and we do together without forsaking you, then there is where it becomes meaningful. Okay? Meaningful for you, meaningful for others. So therefore the mouth just say is no use. Just saying is no use. Slowly it must come from the thought, the heart, the mind to say that, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this not to make myself famous, but really that they also better the quality of your mind, better the quality of their life. So this is the most important part of what I'm talking about, this teaching called this Tonglen. Okay? So when you feel that you give, okay, and then you receive, every day you do this Rajasatva. So let's say you really in the beginning got affected, right? You got affected by the day. Really things become bad. You didn't do anything, but everything, people blame you, people curse you, people say, then what you do, every day you do Vajrasattva. Okay, Vajrasattva, okay, sit on the crown of your head, then after that purify you with the 3 purification, right? Right, purifying from bottom to top, or bottom to top, then top to bottom and instantaneous. Okay, so do the 3 purifications, okay, the methods, and then you do the recitation, and then you feel, let the merit and wisdom of Vajrasattva and the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, let it flow into us. We have to learn to accept. Okay, we have to learn to accept. Like sometimes people, you are suffering in pain. You may not know it, but your guru knows it. The guru asks you, come lie down, and then step on you, or beat you. Okay? And then you say, oh, I'm a victim, oh, very pain, this and that. But after that, if it goes through, then, oh, maybe cure, or much better, and so on and so forth. Right? So, slowly, through the years, and through the time of your practice, and the time of your continued cultivation, this love, this understanding of other sentient beings will start to grow. And it's not like for example, good example would be this. Like Geshe Jigme, when he first come from India, his whole world before that would be stay in a monastery, how the monastery works, right? How everybody is supposed to behave, how everybody is supposed to do, and this and that, right? But when you come out to the outside world, that means that when the Bodhisattva leave that created mandala, where everybody live in a created mandala, and enter into the world of chaos, suddenly, everybody is not behaving the way that they are supposed to behave, isn't it? Yeah. And it's going to be a big shock for him. It's going to be a big shock for him. Oh, things are supposed to be this, but nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody bothers, nobody follows, nobody listens, nobody practice even. Okay? Yeah. So the main thing is this. You are all the same as Geshe Jigme when he first come from India. When you come to temple, you feel that, oh, there's this good energy when Guru is here, or like whenever I go to America, oh, everybody hold my hand, cry lah, this and that. Oh, Guru, you come back, this and that. Oh, they feel very strong energy. This, yeah. Before I go, they start crying already, right? And so, the main thing is this. My Guru told me this. Same word, I'm telling you this. Okay? I would like you to be the holder of the fire of Dharma that give light, give warmth, give hope, and give protection. Whenever you come to temple, you use that fire and you have a new torch. Whenever you go back, you are the bearer of that torch and that fire. Okay? According to your world, your karma, okay? Your world system, okay? And your conditioning. You bring the light of Dharma, the hope of Dharma, the wisdom of Dharma, okay? The blessing of Dharma, the protection of Dharma, to wherever you may live, wherever you may go. This is my instruction to you. Okay? Then, like this, wherever you go, you are the support for all the beings that surround you. Okay? And you will feel tired, you will feel victim, you will feel other people don't understand you, you will feel other people scold you, you will feel other people this and that. And you will rise up because you will teach, because you will share, because you will listen, because you will start to teach and share according to the needs of the beings there. Understand their culture, understand their mind, understand their karma, understand their capabilities, their weakness, and so on and so forth. Then you teach according to their karmic conditioning. Alright? Which in Chinese, I say before, the 4 words called 因机施教. Teach according to the karmic capability of the sentient beings. You teach them, and slowly, slowly, you build up your own mandala. And then after that, you teach them to become like you, and then like this, one generation by generation, Dharma will flourish. Understand? Okay? Generation by generation, one by one, it will happen. If you think that immediately I want to achieve this, I want to do this, and I want to build this and everything, so on and so forth, it is not very possible immediately. Not possible. Okay? So, what do sentient beings rely upon when they feel empty, when they are ignorant? Or they rely on form, they rely on rituals, they rely on ceremony, they rely on prayer, because of the previous worldly karma of idea of offering sacrifice. Make sacrificial offering, make offering and pray for a good life, pray for good luck, pray for good harvest, pray for good business, pray for good family, pray for this, pray. You understand? In other words, it's called beggar attitude and victim attitude. I am the victim, I am suffering, therefore I need to make sacrifice, I need to make offering, so therefore I offer, and then I need to, if I don't know how to pray, I invite Taoist priests, I invite priests, I invite monks and nuns, and then pray and request and beg. Basically request, all this called begging and begging and begging. So that what will you have? You end up having a beggar attitude that need to worship and beg and ask for grace, ask for protection, ask for this, ask for, and you are nothing but sheep. And you are nothing but a follower. Okay? In Vajrayana Buddhism, we turn this inside out like washing socks. Okay? Like washing. You turn your clothes inside out. Okay? This is how you should train your mind when you are practicing Vajrayana Buddhism. Especially if you're practicing together with me. Understand? Okay? The world is just a place. It is not a good place, nor is it a bad place. Okay? Yeah. Like yesterday, I was saying to Ashton about, I can't remember what was the conversation, but I said, anyway, if he was explaining something to me which I don't agree, and I said, if I accept your thought, means this is a dualistic thought. And so therefore it's a mistaken thought. What was the subject?
Dislike money is an obstacle. Like money is also obstacle.
Oh yeah. Money. Yes. Some people. Anyway, subject was, I was saying he's begging for money because he only want to work for other people to have a job. So I said to him, he said he's looking for a job. I said that's like being a beggar. Because you beg for a salary. Right? If you are Bodhisattva, then you create your income. You create your by like this, similar like this, your merit, your wisdom, and so on and so forth. So then he said, oh, I don't want to set up my own company because I don't want to be working for money and this and that or something like that. So I said, then that is dualism. Okay, dualism. Either you like money or you don't like money or this and that. Money is just money. It has no good, no bad. Okay? People are just people. There's no good, no bad. Conditions are just conditions. There's no good, no bad. Okay? I give you a good example. 50 years ago, if a couple divorce, is it a bad thing? 50 years later, a couple divorce, is it a bad thing? They don't get along, life goes on. You understand? Right? If people don't get along, then divorce, break off, better. Everybody have their own peace of mind. Everybody go and learn your own karmic lesson first. You understand what I mean? Right? So it's just the same thing. It is a mental attitude towards phenomena. For example, aurora light. In the sky got this light, right? And so therefore some people say, wow, very spectacular, want to go and travel to have a look at it, right? Then another way, let's say one day your guru tells you, aurora, very inauspicious, stand under it, the vibe and everything really dampen your luck and your energy go down. Pui, no good, and this and that, very bad. Then suddenly aurora becomes very bad luck. Okay. I'm not joking. I think what the other day having a discussion with Geshe Tashi and everything. He actually said, some people said, as accordingly, I'm not joking, that this going to see this aurora is bad energy. This aurora light is bad energy. So they say during the time, don't go outside to receive that bad energy. Okay, it is a destructive energy, right? So then after that we have a nice debate. And they say that actually phenomena is just as such. Good and bad is also dependent on the consumer. On the consumer or on the recipient. Some recipient receive it, nothing happens. Some go near also cannot take it. For example, For example, durian. Right? Those who love durian, see durian. Those who cannot take durian open, they run far, far away. Right? The phenomena is just as such. Durian is just durian. Looks scary, has a smell. If you can accept it, it's good. You cannot accept it, you run. Isn't it? Right? Chili is a phenomena itself too. If you can take chili, you can take the burn of the chili, it becomes something spectacular. You cannot take the burn of the chili, you run. Even smelling the chili, your head, your scalp start to perspire. True? Right? You take chili, you cut the chili, and then you start sweating, your scalp, start to perspire. Just by cutting the chili, you get that feeling. Right? So that's why it says, sentient beings, some people say that, I just don't like that person, or I cannot accept the other person, this and that. You as practitioner have compassion. Understand that other sentient beings, all sentient beings, all have their own previous karmic disposition. If you cannot. Okay? Then you practice to, on our own side, we practice to purify and receive blessing. The more you give, the more you will purify. The more you purify, the more you receive. Understand? So understand Tonglen to be like that. Don't understand Tonglen to I give people away my money, my wealth, my house, my everything. Then after that, all the bad luck I take, then I'm going to suffer. Then this cause suffering. To become successful or great practitioner, I need to suffer like hell and suffer like shit. Smell like shit and conditionally very terrible. Cannot bathe lah. Cannot bathe, cannot eat good food, have to wear very tattered and torn clothes, like a living beggar like that, or end up looking more like a living hungry ghost. Yeah. It may sound funny because I'm adjusting it to sound funny for you, that we can learn to laugh at ourselves. But if we really look at those people who are practicing, maybe who doesn't have a proper guru and everything, and learn Buddhism from television, tell me whether that's true or not. Right? World is suffering and they're suffering, and therefore their mind also suffer, life also suffer. The way they choose to wear their clothes and project themselves also as suffering. And so therefore, to become a great practitioner, they want to look like they suffer a lot. Then they are good practitioner, great practitioner. All these are called spiritual materialism, and is thus considered as bullshit. This is called spiritual materialism, okay? The look of a practitioner, the feel of a practitioner, the manifestation of a practitioner. I must have this, then I'm a practitioner. It can be a physical thing, it can be an image thing, it can be a projection of the body, speech and mind thing. All these things are spiritual materialism. Now you understand? Okay? When you want to cultivate and to be on the path, accept everything as they are. You can enjoy, but don't be attached. Because enjoy your ice cream. You cannot be attached, your ice cream won't melt. Enjoy your ice cream, but you cannot expect the ice cream not to melt. Isn't it? So this is called enjoy the moment. To be in that moment, enjoy it fully. Offer it fully. Enjoy it fully. Okay? Experience it fully, knowing it will pass. Knowing it will pass. This is very, very important. Knowing it will pass. If you enjoy, sink into it, be attached to it, grasp at it, and then after that cannot let it go, pao lei say. Okay? Right? Who is going to suffer? We are going to suffer. For example, right, Geshe Tashi keep on laughing at me having one more son here because the hairline going back. Right? If I want to cry, say, oh, many years ago, my hairline was 2 fingers lower. Right? He showed me the old photo. Look at your old photo. Your hair was here. Now become here. The next time slowly become here. This, right? So this is his way of talking about impermanence. If you really want to understand, then everything becomes a manifestation of the Buddha Dharma, okay, in action. Every single thing. Even your hairstyle is also a manifestation of Buddha Dharma in action, isn't it? Your hair grows continuously, isn't it? Are you aware of it? You create dust continuously. Are you aware of it? Okay? You create a lot of dust. A lot of dead cells fall off your body. Okay? So this is what I want to talk about today. Okay? So things will come, things will go, things will happen, so on and so forth. Everything is a journey. Okay? Destination finish is when this body die, but is still journey to the intermediate state. And then journey to the so-called next life. Now understand? Okay? So how you can enjoy Tonglen is first to enjoy giving, enjoy sharing, enjoy showing up, enjoy teaching, enjoy, this is, Tonglen is Rinpoche training practice. Right? Tonglen is Rinpoche training practice. Sooner or later, all of you will become Rinpoches. Because this, I always pray for you that. Remember? I said, Teaching Choling is a Guru training center. You will become a guru for your future disciples in the future. You will definitely become a guru. Okay? And the practice, the training start from now. Okay? Don't wait till your next life. Oh, make dedication, my next life then start. Why wait till next life? Start now. Okay? So this is important. You start now, you practice now, and then you do whatever you can now. Okay? Why? Because Geshe Tashi say this to me, right? Every time we say, tomorrow come first or next life come first, who knows? Right? As some of you know, some of you don't know, there's a Mongolian Lama, Gen Champa, a great Mongolian astrologer who is always with Gen Gompo, yeah, and me. We are this very, very big size, round, very happy and very loving Lama. Yeah, I think on the. So I can't remember the exact dates. Okay, so let's say day 1 he got audience to see His Holiness, so he made offering to His Holiness, received blessing. Day 2, day 3, day 4, he received a great initiation from Chador Rinpoche in Kyoto Tantric College. Day 5, he offered body, speech and mind mandala. Then he made food offering food, tea, bread, money offering to all the monks and everybody. And I think he also offered food, right? So day 6, he is going to from Dharamsala, he go to Delhi. On the way in the car, he died. And he also, before that, he went to put stent in his heart and everything. Also, and he's much younger than me. Just die means just die like that, So, really cherish what you have now, right? Because It's easy to say cherish what you have, right? I also deep condolences to Angela, right? Her husband also just passed away like that, out of the blue, right? It's not easy. It's easy to say, but it's not easy when you're facing it. Okay? So, as I pray, we all be the support for one another. This is the most important. Okay? In life, nobody knows what's going to happen. It may not be a fault of yours, but things can happen. Okay? And and we should not think that if it will happen, it's when it will happen. Okay? When it will happen. And so therefore then we continuously do Tonglen, continuously receive blessing, continuously dedicate merits for others. Okay? So if you want to always be in a better place and position, always first do dedication for people who are irritating you the most. Because their merits and your merit must be quite far apart. So please dedicate merit to others first. Okay? 先回想，很重要的先回想，一定要造福，要点灯造福回想。哦，你要你自己好，你要你自己日子过得好一点，也是要修回想，好不好 ？Okay? To dedicate, to do this practice of dedication and Tonglen. Thank you. Good night. So tomorrow I'm giving a Amitabha Buddha initiation in Koratinggi. It starts at 4 o'clock. So for those of you who are going, then there's almost like no commitment, right? But if you receive this Amitabha, then it becomes a great, powerful practice for you when this current body pass away, right? And good for your great aspiration for you to be reborn in the pure land of great bliss, right? So that's the meaning of Dewa Chen or Dewa Chenpo, right? So by our merit, many things very difficult. By the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas' merit and blessing, many things become blissful and meaningful. Okay? So please be vegetarian if you are going, if you are attending. Tomorrow is also New Moon Day, right? So those of you who consider yourself as my student and disciples, then please, I request you, choose to be vegetarian on New Moon and Full Moon Day. If you cannot avoid this onion and garlic, then it's okay to eat. But if you can, at least half a day, right? No onion, no garlic, no eggs, and don't have all this black food. Okay, so New Moon and Full Moon days, please be vegetarian. Whether you attending initiation or not, also please be vegetarian. Okay, right? So please offer a short mandala.
This ground anointed with perfume, straight flowers, adorn the Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon. I offer in visualizations as fellow Buddhas. May all ascension beings thus enjoy this pure land. May my Venerable Guru's life be firm, his white divine actions spread in the 10 directions, and the torch of Losang's teachings, dispelling the 3 worlds being darkness, always remain. Om Yidam Guru Rana Mandala Kapniya Tayami. Okay, let's do long life prayers. In the land encircled by snowy mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful, cherishing Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. May the teachings of the Buddha flourish, and may those upholding the teachings have long lives. May all transmigrators be well and happy, and may their temporary and ultimate aims be accomplished. Om Savasti, like the countless light rays that radiate from Ruby Mountain, exquisite Amitayu, Lord of everlasting life, who captivates and one does not tire of seeing, whose essence is of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the CD of stable and everlasting life. You are intelligent and skillful in upholding traditions of Buddha,
spreading the holy Dharma through
transformations of practices, in order to lead disciples onto the path to liberation. You are the one who is an ungood guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to enjoy excellent health. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to bless me to be never separated from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separated from my perfect Guru, may enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of stages and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Due to the blessings of the Guru, the three jewels, and especially due to enlightened activities of Mazun Gyalmo, may Singha Tutanandro Rinpoche's life be stable and his activities increase. Homage to the assembly of deities who are the source of 100 varieties of preciousness, by knowledge, compassion, and power that liberates from mere seeing and hearing. From the blessing and the power of the truth of the assembly of deities, may the lotus of long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity blossom. Okay, dedication. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from their suffering. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born rise and grow. May the born have no decline but increase forevermore. Me to we chin chin Pri me kem pe wang po jang pe yang Gan chen kem pe song ken song ka pa Lo sang ra pe shan la so wa de Me te we chen chen re zi Pri me kem pe wang po jang pe yang Gan chen kem pe song ken song ka pa Lo sa ja pe shan la so wa de Me te we chen chen re zi Ji me kem pe wang po jang pe yang Gan chen kem pe song ken song ka pa Lo sa ja pe shan la so wa de. Okay, there's no prostration tonight. Okay.
So thank you, Viponche, for tonight's precious teachings, and thank you everyone for joining us on site tonight. Thank you for your attendance. Okay, so right now we would like to introduce the activities that upcoming that Chechun Choling will be organizing over the next couple of weeks to the end of January 2026, which is also to the start of, just before the start of the Lunar New Year. So first is the 26th of January, which is the annual Thanksgiving ceremony. This is the 8th day of the 12th lunar month of the current year. And there will be 2 Chinese chanting sessions organized on this day. First at 11 a.m., the Grand Offering Ceremony, and as well as 8 p.m., the recitation of the Diamond Cutter Sutra. So on this day, you can offer lights, and you can also offer food items, which will also be donated to charity. So for both these 2 items, the light offering and the food charity items, please register online or via the reception counter. Otherwise, we look forward to welcoming you on the 26th of January to join us for the annual Thanksgiving ceremony. Next, also from 8th to 11th of January, which is a Thursday to Sunday, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Chechun Choling will be organizing the annual spring cleaning. So this is an annual event where we will be bringing down all the Buddha statues. We'll be opening all the cupboards to refresh the offerings, and also to change all the Buddha robes, to change all the victory banners in the hall, and we welcome everybody to join us in this once a year event to create the causes for a clear mind in yourself. We have a clear mind to create a cause for a clear mind in the visitors, to attract celestial beings, positive energy, to create a cause for future rebirth in the realm of gods, and also for your own self to purify your own negativity. So this is a once a year event. It's a 4-day event, and we look forward to seeing you. For you, if you like to register, you can choose the day and the time slot available on the registration webpage to choose according to your availability. Next is the offering of shrine ornaments, which is a once a year opportunity to offer the Buddha's robes and as well as flower ornaments, victory banners and prayer flags in the temple and on the temple building itself. So there are two ways. One, you can make a grand offering, which is the individual robes and the shrine ornament itself, or you can contribution to a offering fund, which will also be used to make offerings on the Teaching Choling main altar and as well as around the temple. So do check them out online, or you can also inquire over our reception counter. 27th of December, next week, Teaching Choling will be organizing a Manjushri blessing ceremony for everyone, regardless of whether we are children or students heading back to school. For those working adults heading back to your workplace in 2026, this is a perfect opportunity to start the year on a bright note. So do join us on this blessing ceremony itself, and we welcome everyone. So for 2026, the Dharma Junior program is now open for registration. It starts in March, 1st of March 2026 to all the way throughout the year, where semester 2 is starting on 12th of July as well. So annual cost donation is $200 per student, including a t-shirt and the course materials. And the closing date for the registration is 1st of February 2026. So do check the details, additional details online. The program and all the additional details of next year's Dharma Junior program is available online, and do register before 1st of February. Likewise, for the Lakes Youth Sale program is also open for 2026. For all youths 13 to 19 years old, there's a 30-hour orientation, which is the first session on 28th of February. And as subsequently, from session 2 to session 20, they are all on the subsequent Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The contribution donation is $80 per youth, inclusive of a t-shirt and the food fund as well. Likewise, closing date is on 1st of February 2026. And all the details regarding the program and all the events, they are all available on the Teaching Choling webpage. So also to welcome the new year, our 2026 desk calendar is available for you. This is a free distribution item and limited copies are available. Do come down to Teaching Choling main hall to pick it up while stocks last. So following tonight's teaching will be the two teachings at the end of the year and in the new year in 2026. So on 31st of December and on 2nd of January, there will be 2 English teachings, and the topics are transforming past karma into future merit, and as well as the true intention of action, making every thought a seed for enlightenment. So welcome everybody to join us at the close of 2025 and at the dawn of 2026. Both days at 8 p.m. at Teaching Choling Singapore main hall. So as mentioned by Singham Rinpoche just now, tomorrow he'll be heading down to Kota Tinggi for the Amitabha Light Festival, and also he'll be giving an initiation at 4:30 p.m. So registration is required. Do make your own way to the Kota Tinggi branch, and we look forward to welcoming you there. So Singapore will also be traveling to Malaysia as a result for the Dharma activities at Kota Tinggi. So for all the latest updates, do join us on our Telegram channel, and we will update this Telegram channel as and when we have more information on the upcoming events organized at Teaching Choling Singapore. So once again, thank you for everyone for joining us on tonight's teaching. It's been a while that we had a teaching for the past 3 months, and so we look forward to seeing you in our next teaching on the 31st of December. Thank you, and wish you a pleasant weekend ahead.
Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami. gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dharmam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami.